Both of these sides went into this game looking for their first win of this season's campaign. It was described by some as a wooden spoon decider. Italy coach Jacques Brunel made 6 changes to the team beaten at Twickenham last time. Michele Vicentin and Enrico Bachin making their senior debuts. In the pack, Favaro, Forno, Chistolini and Aguero were included in the starting 15. Sergio Parisse, earning his 111th cap, equalled the record number for his country. The home side showed 4 changes from that which went down narrowly to Wales. Peter Horne started at 10 in place of the suspended Finn Russell. Tim Swinson started in the second row for the injured Richie Gray. Tommy Seymour and Ewan Murray returned to the team in place of Tim Visser and Jeff Cross. Scotland, playing in red, were given an early opportunity to open the scoring, straight from the kickoff in fact, when referee George Clancy penalised Francesco Minto for coming in from the side as Favaro took the ball into contact.
In the side, number 6.
It gave Greg Laidlaw the chance to make it 3-0, and the Gloucester scrum half was accurate with his kick to give the home support something to cheer about. It was disappointing for Brunel's men to concede so early, and it would get worse for the Azzurri in the 8th minute. As they tried to build an attack, Kelly Heimona's pass was intercepted by Mark Bennett, and the Glasgow Warriors man had a clear run to the try line for the first of the match. It was good anticipation from Bennett, but Heimona's pass was ambitious at best. A dream start for Vern Cotter's men, and a score right under the posts. When Laidlaw converted, it was 10-0 after just 8 minutes. But like they did against England in their previous encounter, the Italians showed a fighting spirit and soon worked themselves back into the game, courtesy of a wonderful drive from the forwards. The Italian maul working to perfection and giving the Scottish defenders all sorts of problems. Parisse was in control before Josh Furno got over for the touchdown, and a vital score to get the Italians back into the game. It was a perfect example of how a maul can be such an effective weapon. Heimona was off target with the conversion, but it was back to 10-5, and the Italians had an important foothold in the game. Laidlaw landed an easy penalty for 13-5 on 16 minutes, but straight from the restart, Italy had the chance to close the deficit again. Blair Cowan offside. And this time, Heimona's kick from a central position was good to leave it 13 points to 8, just short of the midway point in the first half. In the 27th minute, more Italian indiscipline saw Laidlaw presented with the chance to stretch Scotland's lead to 8 points. A straightforward kick from the scrum half, and he slotted it between the posts to leave it 16-8. Shortly before the half-time break, Italy got a break of their own. Heimona's penalty kick struck the upright and bounced back into play over Laidlaw's head. Giovan Battista Venditti was quickest onto the ball, and despite lots of Scottish defenders attempting to stop him, the Zebre winger did really well to retain control and get the ball down. The referee asked for the assistance of TMO Graham Hughes, and the replay showed Venditti getting the ball down by the post for a try.
You can award the try.
It was a great time for the Italians to get the score, and it gave Heimona the easiest of tasks, putting the conversion over, leaving it at the break. Scotland 16, Italy 15. Scotland were looking for only their second win in 10 Six Nations matches, and midway through the second half they almost got in for a score. After a series of phases, the home side got into the danger zone, but Sean Lamont's pass to Stuart Hogg was just forward. A certain score was denied. A let-off for the Italians, but a correct decision from the referee. However, most of the drama in the second period was reserved for the closing stages. As the game drew towards a finish, Italy were piling huge pressure on when Scotland were awarded a penalty at the scrum, and it looked like the danger had passed. Unfortunately for the home side, Horn's kick failed to reach touch and it presented possession back to the Italians. A crucial mistake from the out half that would eventually be punished. The Italians continued to force their way towards the Scottish line, the maul once again proving dangerous, and with debutant substitute Ben Toulis already in the sin bin, the Scots were defending for their lives when another debutant, Hamish Watson, was penalised for dragging down the maul, and a penalty try was awarded to the delight of the Italian fans in the crowd and the players on the pitch. It was almost academic that Watson was yellow carded for his offence, and probably no more than the visitors deserved for their perseverance. With time up, the win was assured before Allen chipped the conversion over with the last kick of the game for a 22-19 win for the Azzurri. Only the second time the Italians have won away from home in the RBS Six Nations, and you could see from the players' reaction how much it meant to them. Just a second win in 14 tests, but what a timely one for Jacques Brunel's men, who can now look forward to a home match against France on the 15th of March. The wooden spoon is now a serious prospect for the Scots. They play England next time out. Final score at BT Murrayfield: Scotland 19, Italy 22.